Greetings, good people. What's up? What's happening? My name is Dr. Clarence, and welcome back to TV7 Live. Now we are seeing this one here happening. Chamisa bounces back to active politics. What is about to happen? As we see President Emerson Mnangagwa is under pressure from the ZiG currency. Now we are seeing this one here. Chamisa back into active politics. What has he planned this time? Are we going to be seeing a new political party? Are we going to see a new movement happening at this strategic timing? We're going to go straight over there without wasting any time. Enough respect to everybody who's watching us live right about now. To those watching us live, you can write your comments in the top chat or in the super chat. That's how I can get to see your name so I can give you my shout outs. Earlier on last month, we saw President ED speaking about the ZiG currency before what has just happened right now. So apart from that, we are seeing a lot of trouble going on the way of President Emerson Mnangagwa. We are seeing a forex scandal that has rocked Zimbabwe's mining sector. What is happening in the Zimbabwe mining sector? This is what is happening. It is said that major mining companies in Zimbabwe are under attack for converting employee pensions contributions from United States dollars to local currency when submitting them to mining industry pension fund, potentially profiteering from favorable foreign exchange rates. Now we are seeing this. The ZiG has just been devalued. What happens now on that? As we are seeing that these guys have always been profiteering on the ZiG. Then we see this one. Mnangagwa petitioned to halt devastating riverbed mining. This is mining activity that is going on in the Zibangwe, Kwekwe Midlands province, where Hard Rock Mine is conducting a desiltation exercise. Last month we saw President ED make this speech here.
Toisa imwe yosasangiwa kati regai tisasange vasasangi ndokunza ZiG Zimbabwe Gold. So for 2.5 solid years takanyarara kuti ZiG vakapusa vachiseka tichisaparutivi goridhe.
Here we're seeing that he's talking about the ZiG, claiming that there was 1 ton of gold. But now what happened to that gold? As we are witnessing, the ZiG has just been devalued there. Now back to the Nelson Chamisa story. What details are we finding out here? Former Citizens Coalition for Change CCC leader Nelson Chamisa has revealed plans for a new governance model, marking a significant departure from traditional opposition politics. This announcement follows months of speculation about his next move since he left the party earlier this year. Chamisa resigned from CCC in January, citing infiltration by ZANU-PF. His departure left his supporters uncertain about his political future, while a rival speculated on his next steps. In an interview with the Zimbabwe Independent, Nelson Chamisa said there was a need for governance framework that embraces the diverse views of all citizens, regardless of their political affiliation. Then he says this, he is quoted: "The first thing we have to do is fix this politics, and we will fix before 2028. We fix politics by making sure that we have a for everyone governance framework, a framework that accommodates diverse views. Those in ZANU-PF are Zimbabwean. Those in other political parties are Zimbabwean. And for that reason, we must have a conversation. And not just a conversation by synthesis. Any society is built on synthesis. There is a thesis which is the dominant opinion. There is an antithesis which is the alternative opinion. But there must be a government that is a synthesis combining both the thesis and the antithesis." Nelson Chamisa, who has twice lost to President Emerson Mnangagwa in elections, argued that Zimbabwe lacks the unifying force that is needed to integrate both dominant and opposing views for the country's advancement. He goes on to say, "We do not have that uniting agent, the uniting force. The government must be the melting pot for society, for the nation, for the people to move the whole country forward. This is not a zero-sum game. To say I've managed to come through the window, so I'm not the one occupying the whole house. It won't work. It's archaic, and antiquated. You ask others because they have better views about how to run a country. They can also contribute. If elected president in 2028, Nelson Chamisa outlined plans for a comprehensive manpower and industrial development strategy. He said his administration would focus on identifying key industries for growth and ensuring job opportunities for Zimbabweans. The second thing is to be able to do proper manpower planning and industrial expansion planning around the types of industry we need as a country. Which industries are our cash cows? Which ones are low-hanging fruits? Where are we going to have quick wins?" Chamisa said. "How many jobs are going to be created there? Where are our markets? What can we produce? What can we export? What products are going to be made in Zimbabwe? And what products are required internationally that we can produce and leverage on?" That is the model. It is a robust, integrated program that will induce and trigger a rapid, accelerated transformation of the economy. Chamisa also proposed the establishment of a Citizens Affairs Department to address public concerns and regularly conduct citizen satisfaction surveys. Chamisa also proposed a Citizens Affairs Department to address citizens' grievances and conduct regular satisfaction surveys. There will be a Citizen Affairs Department designed to just deal with the citizens' grievances. All citizen queries, gaps, anxieties, hopes, questions are answered there. Apart from the Citizens Affairs Department, we will have a citizen satisfaction survey. And from day one, when a child is born, we must know that we need a job for this child. We need education for this child, a social welfare program for this child. But we will also need other facilities like ownership, title, resources, and land. Chamisa added. He envisioned a government that plans for every citizen's future from birth, ensuring access to education, jobs, social welfare,